Okay, so today we're simplifying rational expressions again. I'm going to try and change the way that I phrase our aim. I'd like to phrase it in the form of a question. How do you simplify rational expressions? How do you simplify fractions that have algebra in them, that have variables? Okay, so here's problem number one. These are medium to hard level problems, and they're medium to hard because they require factoring. Let's factor the bottom. What's the greatest common factor of 4x and 8? 4? Okay. So we pull 4 out, and we get x plus 2. And yesterday we also talked about reducing. You can't reduce things that are separated by addition and subtraction, and they don't match perfectly. Okay? Oh, you're not sure how it's 2? Whoa, whoa, whoa. All I did was undistribute 4 from them. I put it on the outside. Look what happens. If you multiply 4 back in, what do you get? What's 4 times 2? You see? It's the same thing. It's just rewritten. No? Still not so sure about that? Okay, we'll practice something in the next problem. We're going to practice something in the next problem. So here we go. Here we go. Now, how do you reduce? How do you reduce? All you do is highlight the things that aren't separated by addition or subtraction and cross them out. That's it. Final answer. Okay. Carly, so what do we do first? What do I put on the outside? Very nice, yeah. 7, because that's the greatest common factor of these two. And then it's just x plus 2. All right. Could you help me? What's the next step that we ought to do? And what matches? Yeah. These two, they match, right? And neither one is separated by addition or subtraction in between. And then what do? You cancel them off so that the final answer is just this. Great job. Great job. Thank you.
Okay, so this one, you gotta draw the line here. And on top is 5y, and on the bottom, it's 5y in parentheses 5x. These two cancel off, and the answer is 5x.
Okay. All right. So we had the problem was presented, but there was an error or two made. So right now we want to try and correct it and present the right version. So what you do is nothing on top gets factored, and on the bottom, the greatest common factor of 5y plus 5x is 5. So you write it on the outside of the parentheses. The two 5s match, and so you cross them off. And finally, our final answer is just y divided by y plus x. Beautiful.
Alright, so it's 14 on top, and then 7x, and 7 goes into 21 3 times, so it's 3y. And then 7 goes into itself once, and it goes into 14 twice, so you get 2 over x minus 3y.
What do you think? Okay. So now we're approaching hard level problems because they don't require you just to factor once, but you have to factor twice. Okay. So I'm going to do this one. And then we'll have some guest presenters come up and try and present. Shanti? Ooh, I don't know if I think you by 5. Okay, but you're right. You factor the top first. I like it. And then what's left in the parentheses is a 2. And then in the bottom, yep. And what's left in parentheses? Very nice, guys. Really nice. And this is a hard level problem. Very nice. You're the man. You're the man. Very nice. That's a difficult problem. I'll do it. Okay. So I'm just gonna be writing for what other people tell me. So go. Tell me what I should be doing. Yep. Uh-huh. Real nice. Very nice. Yep. You're the man. Wow. Yep. 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 Ashanti, you're the man. Wow. I didn't think anybody was going to get that one. Very impressive. Very impressive. Way to go, buddy. Way to go. Because you switch them around. What does this one turn out to be in the end? Yeah, this one we talked about it turns out to be -1. You could just write -1, but then some people are going to say why? It's because of the following. Right? I'm going to take this, I'm going to switch it to the front. Then we get this. What could you take out? What's the greatest common factor of this and this? -1. Yes. Cross these out, and here's what you get. Okay. So I want you to take note of something. Do you see all the work that we did here? You could either do this all the time, or you could remember that if you see two things that are exactly switched by subtraction, it becomes -1. So now we're going to do a problem where this is in part of the problem. All right. Real difficult problem. Real difficult. That's okay. Why don't we just try and, I know what you're saying. Maybe we should be like rotating stuff around and whatnot. I think the first thing that we should try and do is just factor. So what's the greatest common factor of 10x and 2? Good. Let's pull 2 out. And if you pull 2 out, what's left in the parenthesis? Nope. Nope. 5x take away 1. We're recording. Yeah. Thank you. Okay. So the bottom, yeah, let's take out a 5. What are you going to be left with in the parentheses? Okay. And so what do those things cancel out to be? Good. When you cancel these guys out, that one cancels to be 1 and this one cancels to be -1. So what's the final answer? 2 over -5. Very nice. Excellent. Last problem of the day. Last problem of the day. We got to factor both the top and the bottom. What's the top factor out to be? Yep. Yes, sir. What about the bottom? Very nice. Two take away x. And so we just learned, look, we got two things that are exactly switched by subtraction. So what does this and this cancel out to be? And so the answer is 3 over -25. Excuse me. Excuse me. Stop talking. Stop talking. Okay? Stop talking. a great question was asked in that, does 3 divided by negative 25 break down? Does it break down? How could you check? No, you just, all you have to do is take out your calculator and plug it in. Your calculator will reduce any fraction. Whoops, I put a parenthesis by accident. Okay? Now you hit math, convert to a fraction. If it gives you back something smaller, it can be reduced. Otherwise, you're good to go. So, great job today, guys.